Just because you don't know someone doesn't mean they don't have value for you. Think about the person that you really like right now, be it a friend or someone that you're dating, and think of the time when you didn't know them at all. You didn't know their personality. Let's keep it to friends. The friend that you've had for a long time, or the friend that you have right now currently for 6 months, 3 years, whatever. Go back to when you first met them. Did you know that that person was going to be your friend? Maybe, because in some cases you do, especially if you're connected to your extraordinary abilities. You do know because you are 2 steps ahead in your vision. But if you're not, then you didn't know. Yet, you still took the time, based on the vibration you were feeling, to get to know that individual. You spend time and time and time listening, seeing, using all of your senses that you are aware of in order to connect to that person. And now you hang with this person. You take pictures with this person. You seek this person for counsel. You invite this person over to family events. You're good. But that wasn't always the case. So then, if you know that that was not always the case, then why not apply that same idea to the new stranger? Do you think all strangers are harmful? And why is that? Because if that person that you really like right now, that person that you hang with and take the selfies with, if that person was once a stranger and now things are good, is it possible for the other stranger to become that as well? Does it depend on the environment that you are in? Value. Finding the value, right? Just because a person is a stranger does not mean they do not have value. The challenge for you is finding the value and expanding on it. Now, in some cases, that value is meant to be for a long period of time, just like the one that's with you, taking the selfies and hanging and doing all of that. And then in other cases, that person is only meant to give you value in that one moment. That one moment. The value is there. And then sometimes it's meant to be for a few months. There's value in everything. The challenge is you have to find it. You have to take what's useful and dismiss the rest. You're conditioned to think that only things that are comfortable, the things that are pleasant, the things that make you smile, you're conditioned to think that there's only valuable things from those types of situations. But there's value in everything, even in the unknowns. Listen to your intuition and you will know exactly what you are supposed to do. Your intuition will guide you. That's what will protect you. So you don't have to worry about a stranger that is going to cause you harm. You will feel it. You will feel it in terms of the outdoor settings or anything. Your intuition never lies. So your first initial feeling is the correct one. So tap into that if you're concerned about being protected from the strangers who are attempting to cause you harm. Just use your intuition, especially if you're tapped in. If you're tapped in to the inner being, which is tapped into the Most High, then you will always be protected no matter what. And you will know this the more tapped in you are. The more you meditate, which is what I talk about in these episodes, you will be connected and protected. That's the bottom line. So in terms of being able to connect to someone that you don't know, well, trust in your connection that you will not be put in a situation that will cause harm to you. You will be able to deflect whatever is harmful, right? And this particular stranger that is actually meant to give you value will proceed to do so. Next thing you know, that person that was a stranger will end up being the best person you've met all year. Then comes the echo chambers. The echo chambers, the people who agree with you all the time. Oh, I only spend time with people who agree with me. See, if that was the case, imagine if there was no disagreements. What kind of a world would we be in? There wouldn't be much to talk about. I like this. Oh yeah, me too. That's all you would have. The disagreements challenge your thinking. The disagreements challenge the way you process information. The people who are not in alignment with your beliefs help you understand why that is, especially if you take the time to observe, analyze. There's value in that. There's value in those who are not in alignment with your beliefs. You may learn something. How did that person get to that point? Why do they think the way they do? And you will also be able to deal with those types. If you only know how to deal with people who agree with you or who are in alignment with your beliefs, then you are a very one-dimensional human being. Conversational ammunition, where you can talk to any type of person, whether they have the same beliefs or not. You will be able to navigate in every single social situation. The more situations that you are able to navigate through, the more complete you are within the human experience. And remember, when you are connected to the Most High, when you are connected to your inner being, you will be protected. So regardless of the situation being an unknown, right, with the strangers, or a person not agreeing, you will be protected. Just because you are protected does not mean you will not be faced with challenges. You will know the strength within by going through those challenges and coming out on the other side. And you will evolve each phase. There's different phases to your life. It was different at age 20. It was different at age 30, 40, 50, 60. There's different phases. And you experience different things. And as you go through this, you should be able to navigate. Much like a plane navigates through bad weather and good weather. You have the tools to deal with all of the ebbs and flows, the highs and lows of life. You have all of the tools already. It's just you have to sharpen those tools. You are born with these tools. So again, the more connected you are through meditation, through the acknowledgement of your inner being and what I talk about in these episodes, the more you will be able to smoothly deal with the challenges of the human experience, every single one of them. So for this week, take a moment to reflect on everything that you've gone through so far and see if you can find the value. Maybe even write it down, put it in your phone. Find the value, even in the stuff that you don't like. Look at it. Don't be afraid to look at it. Think about the strangers you've passed. Think about everything. Just take your entire life and throw it on the wall and look at it. Remember, there's micro thinking and macro, right? I did an episode on that. That is the challenge for you this week. Reflect and find the value.